This is going to be a pick a card Valentine's Day reading. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. Well, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I'm sending you so much love. Whether you're in a connection with someone or you're in love with yourself, these messages are intended to spread some love. We're going to be looking at what's going on in your headspace, your heart space, and spiritually today. Now, very interesting about the astrology for Valentine's Day. It really is a day of expression. It just so happens that you may hear bluntly how someone feels, whether it's positive or not so positive. There's definitely some intensity in the air, okay? This Pluto energy that we've been having, whew, in aspect to Mars. We've got Venus joining Mars in Aquarius very soon. So there's a lot going on in the air, a lot of tensions, emotions running high, but there's also a lot of potential for speaking one's truth, especially when it comes to love and feelings. So can't wait to dive into this reading. Take a look at the decks. I believe this is called Whispers of Love Oracle. This is like when two hearts meet or when two souls meet, and then this is Romance Angels. So take a moment, think about which deck you resonate with, and we'll get going. So I'm gonna take this deck off to the side. This one as well. You can probably hear that I have a kitty cat playing in the background, and she's providing us extra entertainment and serenading you on this Valentine's Day. So let's take a look at what the overall messages are for deck number one, or Whispers of Love. What whispers of love can we anticipate today? Okay, so this says, simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. Absolutely. You get what you put out. You know, when you're kind, I find that like it really goes a long way. It really does. Let's see. What else? Beautiful. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Sometimes that's when somebody has more feelings than they let on. Somebody could be holding back their feelings. Let's see what else we need to know here. Oh, geez. Well, this one is certainly popping out. Listen with your heart. You are listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart. You know, I talk about this all the time. The differences between hearing and listening, you know, hearing the ability to hear, right? And are you actually computing those messages? Wow, I have a cat that's really going crazy around me right now. She, yeah. Oh my, she's jumping up on this chair. Let's really hope that she does not decide she wants to just jump in the middle of these cards. So I'm going to put these cards over to the side and we'll see if they do come up again at any point, but I do have them here for reference. So listening. Let's see. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on in the headspace today on this Valentine's Day. The Star, healing, blessings, wishes coming true. I love that. Page of Pentacles, there could be an offer here of some sort. And, you know, I want you to listen before you speak to that potential offer. Don't get in the way of what somebody could be offering you just because you want to talk or because you want to control the situation. Let something end. You know, the Ten of Swords means dead, done, and over with. Let an old cycle end so that you can have this new come in. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is an offer. So there's something really nice here. And I would just invite you to sort of channel your inner calm or your inner zen. You don't have to get too emotional. You don't have to get all caught up in the conversation. Let's see what's going on in your heart space today. The King of Wands, fire sign. You may be a fire sign, dealing with a fire sign. Essentially, King of Wands, passion, purpose, moving forward. On your heart today, wow, you've really got some lovey vibes going on here. The Two of Cups. You know what I'm channeling? It's like Usher, maybe because it was the halftime show recently, but so caught up. Got me feeling caught up. Don't know what it is. It's like this, there's like fire here. Don't overthink it. Your heart is overthinking it. And look, 10 of Cups, ultimate wish fulfillment. You know, it's one thing to ask for happiness, another thing to allow it. And I think that's part of it. I really do. There's something there about, can I have this? Can I really have this? And of course you can. Okay. Let me just move these cards up here. Now let's take a look at what's going on spiritually for you. 9 of Swords. There's anxiety about what's next. You know, there's this like next level coming, because we talked about that with the 10 of Swords up here. And the 5 of Swords, there's been conflict in the past. You know, you've had some headaches, and this is basically telling you, put down the swords. You don't have to fight. You know, again, it comes down to trusting. Trusting yourself, trusting another person. It's hard to trust. And I don't mean blindly trust them. That's not what I mean. People have to earn that trust. It takes time to build a connection with somebody, you know? And there's the Ace of Cups. Filling your own cup is the key here. Allowing yourself to feel good in your own skin first, you know, emotionally, and then sort of exploring that with another person. And look, 8 of Pentacles, doing the work. So spiritually, this is all about you doing the necessary work to find, you know, love, whether that's, again, within yourself or with another person. So let's take a Healing Heart Oracle card just for kicks here for deck number 1. And we have here Hungry Heart. I'm telling you, I'm so caught up. Got me feeling caught up. Somebody's hungry. Somebody's hungry. Okay. Awaken the true song of your heart. Maybe that's the song. So caught up. By the way, 24 is a number 6 card, which is equal giving and receiving and balance. Okay, so in the comments, let me know if deck number 1 resonated with you. Loving this vibe. Geez, my giggle today is so telling of the vibe. You know, on live yesterday on TikTok and Instagram, we certainly had a good time with the cards and laughing. If you know, you know. All right, so if you chose deck number 2, let's take a look at what the overall messages are. Rejoice. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. Beautiful. That's about being happy. We like that. And we have deeply, well, a very deep energy. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationship. Oh, I got a kitty cat who's just going nuts over here. She's feeling the love today. She's feeling the love today. She's like ripping out my chair, which is so lovely considering that I can't do anything about it right this second. Let's see. Excuse me. True love. True love comes when you least expect it. Absolutely. You know, I said this in the other reading, you know, when you're filling your own cup, when you're feeling good, this is when the love comes in. And let's see what's going on here. Now let me move these off to the side so that we can have all the space necessary. But love it. Okay. Let's take a look at your headspace today on this Valentine's Day. We have the Hermit. Are you searching your soul today? Are you trying to clearly decide what you want? Or do you feel the need to hermit yourself? Again, Page of Pentacles, there's an offer. 2 readings now. You might want to watch reading number 1 if you haven't. And with that, we have the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles means tangible fulfillment. You know, having everything you could want tangibly, like everything all lined up. That's what you're striving for. A lot of pentacles here. You know, the pentacles are, again, tangible things, right? It's like your finances, your home, the relationship. It's like having everything all at once, you know? It's not just an emotional thing. But the 7 of Pentacles is a little bit of worry and anxiety. You're not going to harvest overnight. Love has to grow. You know, This was a topic of conversation recently. You know, somebody had asked me, do I think it's better to have like instant chemistry or to build a friendship with somebody over time? You know, that develops into more love. And, you know, if you think about a garden, you know, you plant a seed and it grows over time, and that love grows, that connection grows. And I often reference, gee, my throat today. See, there you go, throat chakra. I often reference the book The Little Prince because it's a story about how a connection can grow, even a friendship. It's not even necessarily romantically, where like, you know, a wild fox is not going to come sit next to you right away. The little prince builds that connection with every day they look at each other. You know, they feel out the energies, they get closer step by step, and eventually they sit next to each other. That's the bonding process, right? So I kind of feel like for this reading here, we're kind of getting closer and closer to someone. And there's some really nice tangible fulfillment there, an offer of something that could be really wonderful over time. And let's see what's going on in the heart space. Justice, equal giving and receiving in balance. That's lovely. That's what we want. You know, we want a reciprocation. We want to take the time to show that care and that love. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Just be careful that you don't lean in too much, because again, justice is that equal giving and receiving in balance, and the Queen of Cups can be that overgiving. And that happens because we've been hurt. And sometimes we don't want to be patient. We don't want to trust the process. So we overgive and we buy gifts, whether it's Valentine's Day, birthdays, and Christmas, and we just overdo it. And in reality, it's not necessary. Someone's going to love you because they love you, not because of what gifts you give them or what overgiving you do. You know, I think that's really a very important lesson to learn here. And there's the Eight of Swords, a lot of overthinking. You know, this came up actually in the other reading as well. Very similar, but different, yet all at the same time. Sorry, I just realized I don't have enough space. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on spiritually. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. Oh, somebody wants to offer a cup of love. A cup of love. Okay. Oh, talking about love, spiritual love. This is a connection. This is a reading about a really spiritual union. There's a friendship. There's a love there. It's really deep. You know, it's a deep love. It's a true love. It makes you happy and want to rejoice. The Lovers here is so beautiful. I mean, this could be a decision in love. It's possible, but I don't know. It just feels very pure, actually. Yeah, Ace of Cups. It's an offer, a new emotional offer here. Spiritually, it's just a very lovely divine connection. And there's the King of Swords. Ooh, a little bit of logic and emotion here. This is like somebody who's decisive about this connection. I like it. Okay, let's see what we need to know. This is the Healing Heart Oracle. Oh, I love this card. This is my favorite card. Worthy Heart. You are enough. Wow, Heart of Gold is like my sign. It's been my sign ever since I was on this journey, starting this journey. That's really beautiful. I really hope this resonates with you. Please let me know in the comments. And I'm going to take these cards and put them to the side. And we'll get into deck number 3. If you want to stick around for deck number 3, please do. Now, this is the OG of romance cards. Everybody always loves the romance angels. Let's see. What do we need to know? What are the overall messages here? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. There's a little bit of hermiting energy here, and that came through in the last one as well. But this could be about wanting to spend some alone time, either with yourself or with somebody you really care about. Disconnecting from everybody else around and just enjoying the moment, enjoying each other. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. It's time to let something go. Okay? So that new love can come in. Better love. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe you're going to be going on a trip with somebody, or maybe spending some alone time together. Even if it's not about releasing your ex, it's about releasing things from the past. I mean, it just basically says the time has come to clear your energy, you know? So if you find that you're holding on to things still, you've got to make the effort to make some moves for yourself, right? So I'm going to keep these cards here to the side, see if we need them. But again, let's take a look at the cards and see what's going on in headspace, heart space, and spiritually. The star, we had this earlier, healing. How beautiful. Healing, clearing that energy, blessings, wishes coming true, falling in love. And there's the devil card. You know, there we go. There's the restrictions, the addictions, and the codependency, holding on to things from the past that really are counterproductive to your growth. And there's the lovers. You're thinking about it. You know there's a deep love here. I think in every reading, it's like we've had this Ace of Cups. You know, honestly, it's about, are you filling your own cup? Are you allowing yourself to have it? You can't have two cups without one. Okay, let's see what's going on in the heart space. Oh, the Knight of Wands, passion in the pants. There's a bit of a hot and cold energy here, either within yourself or with another person. And it's hot and cold because, to be honest with you, you may be hot and cold as well. If you're finding that somebody's breadcrumbing or only giving you so much, it could be because you're not available either, because there's some energy here that maybe you haven't cleared. I think that maybe both of you, if this is about a connection, this could even just be for yourself, right? Like you want that love, but you feel restricted. You're doing the healing. You're trying to do the healing. You're trying to fill your own cup, but you get pulled backwards. And there's the Four of Cups. See, this is my point. There's an overanalyzing to the point where you miss out on an opportunity. And there's the Page of Swords. There's spying and observing going on. Energetic chasing. Could be about an ex. Or they're watching you. Or there's this, I don't know. The Emperor. Somebody's got to make a move here. Somebody's got to make a move. A power move. Okay? I want to make sure I have enough space here for you. Okay, let's take a look at spiritually. Five of Swords, there's conflict, headaches, what to do, how to handle it. And two cards came out. Okay, well, the High Priestess is getting signs and synchronicities that you can have the Ten of Cups, you can have the Happiness. I'm going to take these two as like a combo, like together, not as separate cards. I want this as one single message. You know, if you're conflicted about your happiness, again, it's one thing to ask for it, another thing to allow it. And you're getting the signs and synchronicities. And by the way, the signs and synchronicities are not telling you that somebody is necessarily the one. The signs and synchronicities are trying to awaken your soul. And let's see. There's the Queen of Swords. Look, you need to make boundaries. You need to cut things out that no longer serve you. And that could be not just about love. That's friends, that's family, that's work, that's looking out for yourself, putting yourself first. And there's a death and a rebirth happening for you. Notice I said happening for you, not to you. There's definitely a potential here for a lot of really nice love. The question is, oh, I got a kitty cat that just, get out. Go, go, go. See, this is the thing. Clear the energy. She was just about to like run right onto the cards and mess them all up. Let's see. Maybe that's what we need to do. Like clear the board, you know, like just release all that old energy. Well, her name is Karma, my kitty cat. Anyways, this says remorseful heart. Forgive and move ahead. This is the point. Forgive the story. I know it sucks when somebody hurts you. That is very painful. But understand that holding on to that story, holding on to that person, that situation is just not going to help you. It just isn't. So I really hope this resonates with you. Thank you so much for listening to my Valentine's Day reading. Please let me know in the comments how you're feeling today. And if you'd like to do a personal reading with me, the link is in my bio. If you'd like to do the Alchemist book talk that is starting on February 16th, 15th. My goodness, I have my days wrong. February 15th, it's a Thursday night, 4 classes, 4 Zoom classes. I'm super excited. It's a book that totally changed my life, and I'm happy to share that with all of you from a spiritual perspective. So thank you again always for your likes, your comments, your subscribes. They really mean the world to me. So again, thank you, and I wish you an amazing Valentine's Day.